If I had to guess, I bet, and I don't know this, and we're going to hear from the Secret Service guys today, if I had to guess, this is probably the level of security he had when he was president at that particular club. Because, you know, you don't really, it's impossible to have a cop everywhere outside. And I didn't realize until yesterday that there's not a solid wall like cinder block, but instead it's a chain link fence. Just anybody.
That might be changing.
Yeah, no kidding.
Our first guest today said
the guy could go right through it.
Our first guest today said if he was president, there would have been security on the outside. Meanwhile, Speaker Mike Johnson joined us an hour ago. He met with the president 3 hours after the incident. Listen to what he said the president's response was in his demeanor.
We arrived there about the time that President Trump did. We spent about 3 hours with him. He was in very good spirits, as you might expect. That's who he is. He's so resilient. No leader in the history of America that has been so attacked and has remained so strong and so resilient. He's one of a kind. He is not going to stop fighting for the American people. I got a briefing from the acting director of the Secret Service, Ron Rowe, within 90 minutes of the event. I was actually sitting with President Trump when he called. We listened to that in detail. And what I understand happened is that those agents that were with him yesterday saw that barrel of that gun between the bushes on a golf course. I mean, you know, that's a difficult thing to spot. Thankfully, they did. But unlike in Butler, they did not pause. They immediately pulled their weapons and fired. I think that's why this guy, the suspect, the shooter, threw the gun in the bushes and ran. Had they not been there, had they not acted so quickly and so decisively, we might be having a different conversation today.
The one thing about the president, you notice, he does best under pressure. You saw it with the first shooting, second shooting. When things go going crazy around him, that's when he's calmest. If you think about it, maybe the Truth Social or the tweets that he wanted back when things are quiet, like in the middle of the night when things are quiet. But when there's stress and there's chaos around him, he has the opposite reaction.
Yeah,
it's like an athlete's reaction.
He immediately put on